Hi. Well, I'm in my car and it's like lately so much, like I've been so sensitive lately. But anyway, I'm in my car and I wanted to originally connect with nature. But that didn't pan out. I wanted to get my bicycle. The reason it didn't pan out where I would do the reading in nature is because I was taking my bike to get, to the repair shop. I couldn't find not one repair shop open or, and it was crazy. So it's like now I may be in a little slight pity party. So it kind of ruined my spirit to even go sit out in nature. So since I'm not going physically in nature, let's see what nature, the animals, has to say to us regarding what's going on with us right now. So either way, we're going to get grounded in nature and let's see what's being said to us with the animals. And right now I'm going to be coming from Divine Animal Oracle, and the other one will be medicine cards, and we're going to speak from the animals from both of these decks. So let's see what the first deck, and I hope this could be okay, comfortable with me being in the car. Got the AC going. Yeah, I might be in a slight, I hope the lighting in this here is okay, but I might be in a slight pity party. It's just something is kind of weird feeling. I got some kind of weird feeling, but I'm okay with it. I'm not going to let it, take control. But it's, for one, the weather didn't really help me want to be motivated to go out because it's hot as I don't know what out here in Tampa, Florida. It's very hot. Okay, the first card I'm going to pull from the top. First card, we have Bull. And that is number 40, Bull. And let me see, I may want to put on my glasses. Okay, we have 40, Bull. I'm going to pull 3. And then we have number 3, Red Fox, which is strategy. And the one for Bull was sacrifice. Number 40 was sacrifice. And one more from the top is chameleon, change. And that's number 33, change. And this was in the reverse. I think I'm going to take reversals today. Okay. So we have 40, sacrifice, which is Bull, and we have Red Fox, which is strategy, and chameleon, which is change. And if I go with my intuition first off, the Bull sacrifice, there will be some sacrifices that are going to be asked of us from the universe, from God the Most High. And some of us will either be bull-headed, or we may have to take the strength of the bull to let it go. You got to be stubborn, and you got to have the drive and the push to go forward, to make the sacrifice. You're going to have to be bullheaded and stubborn to let it go. And if that means saying no when you don't, when you used to say yes just to please other people, you may be bullheaded and stubborn so you could have your own will being presented. You got to make your own self-will come forward, which is following your own heart. You got to be determined and bold strength and push forward to get your way on the going. to get your desires on the move. And be stubborn about it. Be bullheaded about having your way and not always pleasing anyone else's way. I was going forward and say some of us may be being bullheaded about following what the universe has to say. But I don't like that energy. I don't feel that energy right now. I'm feeling like we need to be stubborn and bullhead and push forward and cause. And by you wanting to go your own way, you will be striking up, stirring up situations. You will be causing situations that others may not be happy with when you stand and stand up for your way. You may cause lightning strikes. It may cause strife somewhat in the situation. So no matter what nobody else is saying, you stick to what you want to happen. I posted on Facebook this morning that said, if you are not setting your boundaries or setting your limits, then somebody else is setting them for you. So this could be the person that's been setting the limits for you, and now you want to stand up and be bullheaded about your way of doing things and what you want to be done. Oh, they may be, you get ready for the tension in the atmosphere regarding they're not going to be happy with you wanting to set your own boundaries, your own limits. But know that God in the universe is with you. The next one is Red Fox strategy. And if I look at Red Fox strategy, that fox got fire up under him. That red means you're fired up and ready. So you've been developing the strategies to get your mission accomplished. You have been planning and strategizing. So it's time to make your move and go forward with your plan, your strategy. You've sat down and reasoned it out, what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. And again, stand up for what your limits you want to go forward with in your life that dictates your life. Take the power in you, put the power back in your hands, and let that fire and the swiftness of the fox and the strategies determine and go forward. And the Bible says little foxes destroy the vine. So if you have the little foxes that is trying to stop you from carrying out your limits of your life to make forward advances towards your evolution in your life, then you get rid of the foxes that are trying to keep fire up under, like they have the control, that they have all the strategies. No, you design your own strategies for your own life if you're not pleased with who's been setting the limits and boundaries for you. You need to be the only one setting limits for your own life if you're not happy. And chameleon change was in the reverse. I believe that chameleons, they change colors like transformation. So whoever this person is that's not going to be happy with you being determined about the changes, the limits you're going to be drawing for your own life, they're not going to be so easy to want to change, because chameleon was upside down in the reverse. This person is not going to be willing to be so easily to let you have your power. You're just going to have to stand your grounds and know that the all-power, almighty host above is with you. You got a host of angels that's on your side to fight your battle with you. God is in control. This battle is not yours. It's God's. All you have to do is speak and watch God bring all of this here strife and confusion where they don't want to give you back your power. You just sit back and watch God. But you stand your grounds on what you said. Mean what you say and say what you mean. And God got you. Because there is someone, the little foxes destroy the vine. This is where this reading is headed. It's somebody that don't want to give you your power for you to make your own decisions for your life. They are not so easily wanting to change, wanting to go along with you, wanting to let you go in your own direction. Somebody is not that willingly to give it up. And again, it's the little foxes that destroy the vine. If you're going to keep letting someone else determine the limits in your life, you're destroying your own vines that you're not even allowing to grow. Your own garden, you're not nurturing your own garden. You're in someone else's garden expecting to eat off of fresh fruit. You didn't grow that fruit. That's somebody else's garden. That's somebody else's fruit, somebody else's crop, prosperity. You're not the producer. And these are the shoes that has to be changed. Okay, let's see. It's a card on the floor, but that's that we're going to go. Now let's see what the medicine cards has to say. Okay. All right, the medicine cards. Let's see what's being said by the medicine cards. So that's the message of the Divine Animal Oracle. We have little foxes that's trying to destroy our vine. They don't want to give up that easy to give us back our power. We've got to stand up in our power and speak. And Most High God, the heavens is with us. And I'm going to pull from the top. And, okay, we got the first three right here. First one we have, and it's in the reverse. It's called the armadillo. The armadillo. And it was in the reverse. And we have woodpecker, and it was also in reverse. And we have, wow, wild boar, and it was in the reverse. Wild boar, 48, and it was in reverse. So I'm not going to even try to go with my intuition on this. Okay, I'm not scared. I ain't scared because I know the Father is with us to speak this here. Okay, now, the armadillo, I would assume this shell is very hard, or they use this as a mechanism for enemies, to maybe a safety guard, like a shield. So if this shield is used as a safety guard, and this was in reverse, it's letting me know that you're not putting up your shield. You're not using your own safety. You're not using your own skills that you have. You're not walking in your gifts and your talents and what you were created to do. By it being in reverse, I don't think you're using your own skills, strategies, your safety mechanisms. That is instinct. It's like you're not walking in your own power, your own gifts, your own talents. And if you're not walking in your own, that means you're walking in someone else's plans for you. If you're not making the plans, or if you're not setting limits, you better believe somebody else is over you, doing it for you. Woodpecker also came in reverse. I wrote this in myself. Woodpecker, since it was in reverse, we know that woodpecker, I'm looking at a tree right now where I see a lot of holes in it, and I could say that come from the woodpecker. If we know that the woodpecker has a beak that pecks wood, and this is in reverse, you're not working your skills. You're not using the power, the instinct, the gifts that's within you. The power that is within you, you're not using it. You're not allowing your gifts and talents to be expressed. You're not freely doing what you were born to do or what you were gifted to do. You're not freely doing what you want to do. The woodpecker is in reverse. You're not pecking your wood. You're not working your wood. This means you're working someone else's. If you're not doing your limits, setting your limits, making your plans, then someone else is doing it for you according to your life, for your life. And the next one was Wild Boar 48, and it was in reverse. A wild boar, I would assume it likes to roam wild in nature, be free. It's very strong and very tough. And it's a tough, wild, roaming, free, big animal. And since it's in reverse, you're not being tough. You're not being free. Wild. You want to be free. The spirit of this reading is somebody wants to be free. And you're not doing it. You're not setting your own limits. You're being restrained from being who you truly are, for doing what you truly want to do. You got too much power, too much strength, too much divinely gifted talents that you're not allowing to come forward. And that's the quick reading that I have. And I want to thank everybody to have a blessed day. And I love you.